Welcome, family. Peace. Welcome to the University of Black's Law. I want to give a quick disclaimer to the university, real quick. If you are racist, please exit the university. If you are discriminatory in any way, shape, form, or fashion, please exit the university. Profanity will be used in this university. If you are sensitive to profanity, please exit the university. If you do not want to know the truth about the lies that have been bestowed upon you since you entered this realm through your mother's portal called the womb, please exit the university. If you have a closed mind and are not willing to open your mind, please exit the university. Do not believe anything that I tell you. Okay? Part of teaching is informing people where they can get the information from and for themselves. I am not trying to educate you. To educate means to indoctrinate. The definition of indoctrinate means to accept a form of principles or beliefs uncritically. Okay? Fact check and challenge everything I say. Do the research. There's a difference between believing and knowing. Okay? This university is not for you to believe. This university is for you to know. Understand? There's a difference. Believing leaves room for error. Knowing makes you accountable to change. There's a difference. I want to give a shout out to my son, Jaden, my wife. Peace, I love you. I want to pay homage to some of the carbonated thought leaders that are responsible for getting me where I am today. Rashad Jamal, Free Rashad, B. Black Magic 363, Rod Hayes, Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Lila Africa, just to name a few, right? Thank you. The impact that you had on my life is astonishing, for lack of better words, right? So, now that we got that out the way, welcome to the University of Black's Law. The title for this lecture is Law, right? Lying about words, okay? As I said in my intro, which I posted today, we'll talk about many topics in this university. There's going to be a lot of science, a lot of history. I'll be bringing my son in, Jaden, who is borderline genius. He's got it honest. You know, he's got two extremely intelligent parents. You know, he'll be going through a lot of the metaphysics, a lot of the history with us. So, you know, stay tuned for that. I'm a little excited about that. I can't wait. My son is actually the one who exposed me to this information that allowed me to wake up. I can never repay him enough. Thank you, son. I love you. So, law, lying about words. In order to understand the lying about words that we use every day, I'm here to tell you that magic is very real, okay? Now, people will probably laugh when they hear that because they don't know what magic is, okay? Magic is the art of directing and controlling energy, okay? Nikola Tesla said that if you want to understand the universe that you live in, you must understand three things: energy, vibration, and frequency. Okay? When spoken out loud, the words that you say, they create vibration and they create frequency. So here's where the science comes in, okay? The metaphysics, so on and so forth. The English language has many hidden secrets. Okay, it is a witchcraft language. It is created by 5 dead languages, hence why they call it the language of the dead. Okay, we're going to go through a lot of etymology in this university because words are powerful and they have meanings. If you're going to use words, then you have to go by the meanings. So I want to say this too. You need to watch what the fuck you say out of your mouth because words are powerful. Even though the tongue has no bones, it can break a heart. Right? For example, have you ever been in love, right? And a woman says something hurtful to you, okay? Energy or emotions is energy in motion, okay? So now, if the art of magic is directing and controlling or manipulating energy, right? If a woman or a friend or even a family member says something hurtful to you, it then controls your emotion. And emotion is energy in motion. They are practicing magic on you, word magic, and you don't even know it. Because now you're angry, or you're hurt, or you're sad, okay? All these emotions that they taught you when you were in school, all right? And they never taught you how to deal with them. There's a reason why they taught you these emotions. Because if you could control someone's emotions, their energy, okay, then you would control the person. Then you could dictate their reality, right? Okay, now that we got that out the way. The word magic is derived from the old French word magie, right? In Latin, it's magikos. In Greek, it's magikos. Um, Energy is the most powerful thing in creation, in the universe, in the cosmos. Energy is the most powerful thing known, period. So, if you could control energy, then that makes you powerful. If you could control the masses' energy, then that makes you the powerful one. Or powerful people, the elites, the powers that be, right? See, there's people who run this planet that know this and don't tell you. Okay, that's what a cult means. A cult means hidden knowledge. That's another intent of this university, is to bring forth knowledge that has been kept from you your entire life. Because you have been lied to from day one. Day one, in the hospital. Your mother gave birth to you incorrectly. Women were not supposed to give birth lying down on their backs under artificial lights. They're supposed to be standing up in the water under the light of the moon. The umbilical cord is not supposed to be cut when the baby comes out of the womb because there's downloads going into the baby from the mother. They cut the umbilical cord by design to handicap the child. The way that women give birth is torturous. And it's all done by design. I'm here to wake y'all up. Pay attention. Okay? Now, magic has a strong relation with magnetic or magnetism and electrical energy. Okay? If you take out the word net in magnetic, you're left with magic. Why is that important? Why is that important? Okay, we're going to get into that. Without going too far off topic, okay, follow the little red bouncing ball here. If you have this carbon in your skin, all right, those who the government has deemed to be black/Latino, okay, this is not melanin. You've been lied to about that. This is carbon. Carbon is the most powerful energy in the universe. The scientific community calls it antimatter. All right? This is what racism was about. Okay? This is why laws were created. This is why they have been killing your black and Latino ass for over 500 years. Because of this carbon. Okay? If you do not have carbon, if you're not then you have melanin. Melanin was created and designed to block out the sun's rays, because the sun kills a certain species of people on this planet because they're not organic to this planet. Okay? If your hair grows towards the sun, you make you wonder why. The trees understand it, plants understand it, the sun's the giver of life. So if you have this carbon, then that means you have a soul and a spirit. Okay? Let's talk about that for a second. All right? The laws that govern the realm that you live in, this is an electromagnetic realm. Okay? It's an electromagnetic realm. That's why the compass points where? North, because there's an electromagnetic sphere around the planet. Okay? Electricity comes from the ground. It doesn't come from the sky. They lied to you about that too. Stop. Boy, they did a good job of programming us, I'll tell you that. Now, each cell in your body carries with it 0.07 volts of electricity. You are comprised of a total of 35 billion cells. Times that by 0.07, that is 2.65 trillion volts of electricity flowing through your body right now as you sit here listening to me speak. You are a walking nuclear explosion and don't even know. Your soul is magnetism. This is why you can speak things into existence. This is why you can attract things to you. Okay? Because you are a magnet. Okay? This carbon, this magical shit in your skin, can channel the sun's frequencies. That's what your hair does. Or what they told you was hair. If you're black/Latino, it's not hair. That's called ether. They lied to you about that too. Okay? So now, magic, okay, is the art of manipulating or controlling energy. Okay? So words, sound, is able to direct and affect energy. Okay? It carries with it certain frequency patterns that attract energy and allow it to flow in a controllable manner. Sound is one of the natural forces used by nature to create crystalline structures in sacred geometry, which are the building blocks of matter. So sound and words that you say create vibration and create frequency. They are able to manipulate and control energy. Okay? Now, when our children are born, or what they've called being born, right? Because a wise person knows that a soul is timeless, right? This is not our first time here. This is not your first go around, all right? You don't die, because die is just to change one thing from one color to another. Again, words have meanings, right? So then we send our children off to these programming centers, i.e. schools, right? To be programmed or educated or indoctrinated. So please don't come up in these comments telling me about your fancy degrees and when you went to college and what education you got, because if you tell me you're educated, what you're really telling me is you're indoctrinated and you just accepted a bunch of information or principles and beliefs uncritically. So you're kind of telling me you're an idiot. So when you have a degree, all that means is that you have been able to remember or ascertain a certain amount of information that only makes you successful within the system that they created. There's a bunch of smart, dumb motherfuckers running around here all day long. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get some information from some of these universities or schools. I'm not saying that. However, the information that they're going to give you will always keep you from yourself. That's why they gave you religion. That's why they give you therapists. That's why they give you doctors. That's why they give you... Everything in this society was created in a manner to keep you from yourself. To understanding who and really what you are, because you are not a body. Okay? So now we send our kids off to these programming centers, i.e. schools, And what's the first thing a child is taught how to do in school? A child is taught how to cast spells. That's why they teach you spelling. Okay? They teach you spelling and grammar. Okay? Grammar comes from the French word grimoire. Grimoire means magic book of spells. There's a difference between profanity and cursing. Okay? Profanity is fuck, bitch, ass, stuff like that. Those words, right? Excuse my French. Cursing is saying good morning to somebody. Because there's nothing good about mourning. When do you mourn? I'm going to let you answer that one. And if the light bulbs ain't going off yet, family, then you're more programmed than you thought. There's nothing good about mourning. Okay? This is what etymology does. So we're going to do a lot of etymology in this university because law is filled with this witchcraft, grammatic gymnastics. That's what law is. Law is lying about words. Okay? So you go in these courtrooms and you think that they're speaking English. Oh yeah, but the words, it's called legalese. It has an entire separate meaning than what you're used to understanding them as. By design. The English language is a witchcraft language. Facts. I'm here just to remind you that you've been lied to, deceived your entire life. And it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, family. Okay? And it gets deeper than that. That's just one layer of the onion, okay? Because I'm going to peel them all back. And then when I run out of that layer, I'm going to pick up another onion and peel that one back and another onion. We're going to go through bags of onions in this university. Because the trickery and the lies, they don't stop. I'm 41. I've been lied to for 41 years. Every day I've lived a lie. And I don't care how old you are. Whatever your age you are, you have been lied to your entire life. Facts. 100% facts. Okay? Give you an example. The English language has words that have one pronunciation, 3 or 4 different meanings. Okay? Can you see it? If you can't see it, it's because you can't realize that it takes real eyes to recognize the real lies. Did you catch that? It takes real eyes, REAL-EYES, to realize, REAL-IZE, right? The real lies, REALLIES. And they put it right in front of you on the broadcasting tube or the telling lies to television, telling lies to the vision. Or you turn the channel on your TV, right? You change the channel, you channel the frequency. So it could be broadcasting or cast abroad. You have to look under the surface, people, of these words that you use every day. And you use them every day, and you think it's harmless, and you walk around cursing people all day long. And don't even know the difference between profanity and a curse word. I'm going to break this lecture down into a couple different sections, all right? I just said a bunch of things. Probably on the second half, or either I'll do 2 parts, and then the last 2 parts, I'll go in, and then we'll go through where all this information, where you can find this information, you know, for yourself to do your own research. But I didn't want to be on here running my mouth for 2 or 3 hours, and I can go on and on and on and on. Trust me. But I want to keep the people's attention. You know what I mean? So, and we're gonna go through the etymology of these legal terms, Some of the words that police use when they pull you over, like, do you understand? Don't answer that. Because to say you understand means you stand under someone's authority. The correct term is understand. Understand means to stand from within. There we go again. Within, right? The darkness. So, and then by you conceding to understanding to a judge or to a cop, right, or to a prosecutor, not only did you just concede to stand under their authority, you've entered into a contract. Take contract and separate it. The first part you have con, which is the verb, right? What's the definition of con? Swindle or trick? Tract, which is the noun, right, means a brief treatise or pamphlets for distribution. So now you put them together and you have a deceptive contract, a deceptive agreement. Facts. Your mortgage, your driver's license, because anytime you sign your name in your entire life, I don't give a fuck if it was a homework assignment. It's a contract. Facts. And they're all deceptive. They're created that way on purpose, by design. Yeah, I know. It gets deep, right? It gets deep. Facts. So listen, I'm gonna end this here, all right? Because I don't want to lose people's attention. You know what I mean? And as the following grows, if you want me to make the lectures longer, let me know. I'm just trying to get, with small doses, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the social engineering and programming that has been bestowed upon my people is so in depth that, I don't want to offend nobody, but I don't want to lose nobody either. And the ADD is serious, you know what I mean? A lot of my people can't. You know what? I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to insinuate on what anybody other than myself can do. However, it's been my experience that people don't, because I watch lectures, I study, right? And sometimes I don't have 3 hours to sit down in front of a laptop or a computer or a phone and listen to someone speak, even though the information is enthralling, right? I don't have the time, right? Because life goes on. The bills got to get paid, okay? I don't have the luxury of being depressed all the time, right? So I'm gonna end it here, all right? And we'll pick up. I'll post another one tomorrow, picking up where we left off. And you're gonna see, man, that the deception that the magicians have been, or the powers that be, the politics, the politicians, they know all this. See, the people that run this world, they know things about you They know the metaphysical facts of your avatar. They understand how these work, because you cannot see with these, you can only look. You see with your first eye, your pineal gland. That's why you think they made marijuana a Schedule I narcotic. Where do you think the word high comes from? They don't want you smoking marijuana because it decalcifies your pineal gland, your real eye that you can see. With seeing comes understanding. Looking comes with confusion. The deception. You only can see 10% of the color spectrum. And they even lied to you about that. They lied to you about the primary colors. Oh, yeah, we're going to tear it down in here. We're going to take down the veils in this university. You're going to learn in this university. If you're here, you're going to learn some shit that's going to change your life. It's going to change your perception. And your perception dictates your reality. Facts. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe to the university. It's my time to touch the world, man. And that's what we're going to do. Thank you.